I had had pneumonia, and after the pneumonia, a follow-up x-ray of my lungs disclosed that there was something there that shouldn't be there. And that led to ultimately a biopsy where melanoma was detected in my lungs. Initially, the treatment was going to involve me with a procedure called IL-2, which was the only approved treatment for melanoma. But in the course of preparing for that, an MRI of my brain determined that there was a tumor in my brain. So the focus shifted more quickly to treating the tumor in my brain. And that's what brought me into the Cyberknife for that first treatment. I had never heard of it. It was totally new. It is pretty high tech. My thought was that if that was the recommended treatment, that was the treatment I should have. So I wasn't hesitant in deciding to undergo the treatment. It was at least 1 or 2 MRIs and a CAT scan in connection with the fitting of the mask that's used in the treatment. But the treatment itself was simply an hour and a half of radiation while I listened to music, and I believe I actually dozed off in the course of the treatment. Just the one session, and then I had a year after that in which no tumors were found until about a month ago, when a small cluster of tumors were found again in the brain, and I had a second Cyberknife treatment. I feel almost fine. I've been very lucky in the sense that I'm able to do all of the things that I've always been able to do. I have no problem with walking or cooking or reading, or doing tax returns, that kind of thing. I've been very pleased with the nurses and the doctors. Everyone has been very thoughtful in their care for me. It was a very lucky break that it was so available. And since I've mentioned it to people, I've discovered that the word is slowly spreading among others that there is this facility and that it is very useful.